When you open up that central line kit, you'll notice there's a lot of stuff that's in the kit. There's lots of little gadgets and doodads and all sorts of things. But today I'm going to show you one of those little things that you might have passed over, but it can be one of the most important things in your central line kits. Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to Crit Tips. I'm so glad that you can be here. So much in fact that I dressed up for you. Well, that's not exactly the truth. Today was the daddy-daughter dance, so I figured I'd just stay in suit and do a little video for you. Now, those of you who know me know I can certainly cut up a rug. Let's roll the video. And although I'd like to do a whole Crit Tips on how to bust a move, that's not why you came. On today's Crit Tips, we're going to be talking about something in your central line kit that you may have passed over for years, and it's this. This catheter right here, it changes everything. This needle with a blue and white catheter going over it has completely changed the way that I do central lines. This thing right here can be used in place of the steel introducer needle that we normally use with our central line kits. This is essentially like an IV. It's so important for a variety of reasons. Here's the first way that this needle can help you out. When I first started doing central lines, I would use that big steel introducer needle and I would try to go for the IJ or the subclavian. I didn't have the fine motor skills to move that needle slowly forward or backwards. I didn't know how to position or anchor my hands. And what would happen was I would get a flash of blood, but I wouldn't be able to disconnect the syringe and put the wire in because by some movement I would move that needle out of the vessel. Enter this catheter. Now, when you're supervising trainees and they have those unsteady hands, they can get their flash of blood and advance that catheter over the needle into the vessel. And now they don't have to have those fine motor skills that the experienced clinician does and take the syringe off and advance the wire, take the needle out, all without losing your place in the vessel. So it's really good for teaching trainees on how to do central lines. Does this mean that the experienced clinician doesn't need to use this? Oh no, there's actually a couple good reasons why the experienced clinician still benefits from using this, and in fact, this is my go-to needle when I'm putting in a central line. The second reason that you want to use this is if you have a patient who's hypovolemic and you have that IJ that's just collapsing down and it's difficult to get inside that lumen. With this, once you get your flash of blood, you slide in your catheter and now you've held your place inside that collapsed vessel. Now you can put your wire in without any concern that you're gonna slide out of that vessel. It's much easier and much faster to get that procedure done. So that's why I love this little guy. I love you. I really do. And I wouldn't know what to do without this guy nowadays. Now, do you have another use for this catheter or another reason why you really like it? Well, why don't you drop a comment below and let me know about it and we'll give you a shout out on the next video. Oh, and that reminds me, if you like this video, why don't you click on that like button? And if you really enjoyed it, why don't you smash that subscribe bell so you never miss another episode of this series or anything else that we put out. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. If you have any tips that you would like to submit and we use them on the program, you're gonna get a free gift. So don't hesitate to email me or comment on the links below. Thank you again for watching Crit Tips. I'm so glad that you could join me for another episode. And since I'm all dressed up, I might just go downstairs and do a little more dancing. See ya.